Good evening. My name is Kless Rice, and I am the Child Welfare Caseworker for Child Protective Services. I wanted to visit with you today because there have been some concerns about your children's well-being. We have been notified that your son and daughter have been staying home without adult supervision for hours. We've also been told that they are living in an unhygienic environment. The purpose of my visit is to see if we can get some clarity about all of this and to determine how we should proceed with the safety of the children in mind. Just to make sure that you are aware, I will be taking a brief look around the home today to check for cleanliness. I want to also give a visual analysis of you and your children to ensure that there are no signs of physical or mental illness or abuse. Then I would like you to chat with me about what all has been going on. I suspect that it shouldn't take much longer than 10 to 15 minutes. Just to give you this warning, if we are not able to gain an understanding about why the children are living under these conditions, then I have to warn you that they may be removed from your custody at this time. Are you understanding everything thus far?
Yes.
So tell me how we got here as in your current circumstances with you and your children today.
Well, I am a single mother, and so it's just me and the kids because their father's not in the picture. And I work a job with really, really long hours for really, really little money, and I'm just trying to do my best in taking care of them with the circumstances that I've been given.
Okay, that's understandable. And well, I do see that even though the situation is a little sticky, I see that your children really do trust you. You have a good bond with them. So I'm assuming that's a good thing there. It just seems like it's hard with work, getting off the hours and on time there. Okay. And clearly there's no child care. It's what it's looking like, right?
Yeah, they're too young to be in school, and I don't have the money to pay for like a daycare or whatever because I'm just trying to keep the lights on.
Okay. Okay. Is it would it be uncomfortable to ask? You said you're a single mother, right? So the father's not in the picture at the moment to
Mm-hmm.
provide any help.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was kind of a negative character. He kind of was pretty abusive and things, and so we split ways. And basically, I don't really know that I necessarily want to talk to him, but
Hmm.
I also think he doesn't really want to talk to me either. So yeah, I'm not sure where he's at.
Okay. All righty. Um, I had another question there. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't skip my mind. Sounds like the father's definitely better out of the picture than in, based off of what you described.
Yeah, I think
Um,
even if we were to like track him down, I don't think I could get much out of him.
hmm, makes sense, right? Because I'm assuming there's no child support coming in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because it would be like we'd be back under the same wing. It's like if he gives us finances, then all of a sudden we're back under his control, and we can't go back to that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So yeah, it sounds like you're definitely stuck between what they call a rock and a hard place. Okay. Um, and have you tried reaching out to any services that'll help you in this
Um,
current situation?
well, I don't really know what I can get because I don't want to um apply for things and then it get me in trouble with the government and get me sent back home because I don't want to go back home either.
Okay, it sounds like you're concerned about that. You're worried about going back home. Is there something you would like to share with that?
Well, yeah, so we came to the US a good bit ago, but we don't have any documents of it. And the man that's not in my life anymore, he kind of convinced me to come. But because I decided to come with him, my family disowned me. And so I don't really have like I don't have anything to fall back on. There's no like community. So even if I was caught and they deported us or whatever, then I wouldn't really have anywhere to go because home isn't home anymore.
I see. Wow. That is quite a situation. Wow. Okay. Um, so it sounds like there's an immigration status here that you're very worried about. Well, I just want to let you know I'm here to help you, despite sometimes my service, my agency, we look like the bad guy. We are here to help you and your children. And we don't have to disclose that to any of the services that we get to try to help you, okay? We want to help you and not harm you. So let's do this. Based off of everything you've told me, let's focus on how we can move toward a plan with at least the one goal that can help improve your current situation, okay? Although we can see that you need better employment, the good news is that you are employed. You have a job, okay? And you have transportation. The biggest issue here is finding suitable childcare. That's number one. So let's make that the first goal. Mr. Garcia, your landlord, and his wife, they've agreed to care for your children in your absence. If you're trustworthy of them, I think that is a great idea. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think they've been very kind to us and very generous with the living situation, and just they've been very patient with my work getting to be longer hours and things because I didn't want to give up the job. So I had to take the longer hours even though it's not really convenient for us and our family.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, well, great. Well, today, this is what all has happened. We have done a tutorial of the home. We see that the children have a loving mother and are in good hands between you and Mr. Garcia and the wife. We have come to the conclusion that childcare is our first concern here, right? And affordable childcare at that. And that Mr. Garcia will assist you with this. So our next steps are to refer you to government assistance where you do not have to show proof of your citizenship, okay? We will work on getting you the proper documentation needed and to secure a higher paying job. And we'll work on this in baby steps, okay? For now, let's schedule our second meeting for next week, February 7th at 10 a.m. How does that sound?
Um, I think I might be working during that time, but we could do a little bit earlier in the day, maybe.
That makes sense. You do work, it went from what, 8 hour shifts to 12-hour shifts. You make a very good point there.
Yeah.
Okay, if need be, I can come visit you at your job if your supervisor allows. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
All
Like
righty.
during a lunch break. We can do that.
Absolutely. I'm glad we could get to an understanding here.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'll see you then.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.